Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Cam Schlittler. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy it when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the air.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round. In 20, runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This guy with light tower power.
That's a ball. Ball, that's outside.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Judge comes up empty there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Peter Lambert. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. One down, Phillies down a run. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one to first. The tag, and he's out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Hey.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air, center field. Freeland in and to his right. One up, one down.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Ty France.
The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Comes up empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting 7th, second baseman,
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the air, left field. Sosa moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting fifth, catcher, Dave.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Slice to right, fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Out number 2. And here is Sosa to the plate. In there for strike 1, but he's back safely. And time called prior to the 0-1. Real Muto on third. Marsh on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. Freddie Fermin now at the plate.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Ball 2.
got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one in triple digits. Time called. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. Sal Freeland stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. Too high. Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2.
Foul. That ball's foul.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one. 2 down. And now here is Harper. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Harper.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Harper retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park.
for San
Here's
Diego,
Yordan
left fielder,
Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Nope. Outside.
Alvarez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next
Whoa,
offering is
that's down.
downstairs. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Late on that fastball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. One out, man at first. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Up and in, 2-1. Now a quick throw to first. Alvarez gets back easily. The 2-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the dirt. Time called now before the payoff pitch. (3-2). And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
On the ground, dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw. They get one. To the plate, can't hang on, he scores. It's 2-0.
For the Padres, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Now here is Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
To the right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Nope, that's down.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss at one above the zone. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The Padres up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's JT Realmuto. Doubled in his first AB. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Philadelphia, now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Schlittler back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard. Pitch kicks away. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Jeremy Pena, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. The Padres trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8. And he swings through that one. Now he steps out as time is granted. Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's a strike, and it's 1-2. This one kicks away from Realmuto. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. The 2-2 on the way. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Brent Hedrick taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. He did not go around. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Back to the mound, and that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And it's second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, left field. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. And he's in there. And we are tied. 2-run score.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like line drive in the box score tomorrow.
New pitcher on now, Yuki Matsu.
And it's an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Trey Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Check swing, appeal to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. Top six. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Aaron Judge. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Chase Sugar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitch. Out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Nope.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Clips the corner. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Ty France. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. There's the strike. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman,
Just missed.
That's ball 2.
And
Ball,
another
that's off the
ball.
plate.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One out man at first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later
Oh,
innings.
that's low.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
That's in there.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Snaps it down to second.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.P. Realmuto.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Ball.
Boom. Off of first with 2 away. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through that one. Got it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Jake Cronenworth. Digs in now.
Ball.
Chip
Did he go?
swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he held up. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. 2-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle. getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That misses. Ball one.
Hey.
Swings through that one for strike two. Snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Buddy scrambles back. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Now at the plate, Freddie Ferdinand.
Hey.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Late with the swing there. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the seventh. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Towards first, France. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Brandon Scott.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. The Padres trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out front.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
That's a really good take.
High fly ball, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's the left fielder, Justin Crawford.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Gets him to chase after that one. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yep,
really
that ball
good
went out.
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Late that time, and it's strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Just off the outside edge. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour in the gun. Two down, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's the strikeout looking. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Derek Hill. David Morgan on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different. So we'll see what he's got here.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to
He made a
second.
mistake.
Save. Fouled off down the right side. Tying run at second base. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Here's a 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. So Harper stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Runner takes off for third and fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alex Bone.
That is upstairs for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
So the tying run at second. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Manny Machado. Orion Kerkering will take over here. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Right side. Stop. To first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
At the ball.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And Jake has entered the K-zone. Back here in Philadelphia, so here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Josh Hader on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's in there. That's strike one. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Fought off foul. Pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. The Padres trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Not even close there. Ball 3. Time called now. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And now the Phillies down to their final strike. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out. And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.